kind of feel like it's not real, and I'm happy, I'm sad.
All new at 6, bittersweet news for the mother of this Punta Gorda murder victim, as tonight police say they have one suspect and they're looking for another. Tara Sidorovich was murdered more than a decade ago, but her unsolved cold case suddenly turned hot.
Law enforcement officials tonight say they finally found the killers of this 19-year-old girl. 4 Corner's John Rupolo is live in the studio with those new details. John?
Yeah, well, you know, a very tearful, emotional news conference today up in Charlotte County. The family of Tara Sidorovich has been waiting for the news for over a decade. After years of leads, investigators now believe they have found the men responsible for her death. The mother of murder victim Tara Sidorovich beside herself in grief after being embraced by Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Cameron.
She was a happy person.
19-year-old Tara was young and beautiful, and in October of 2001, she was taken from her home here on Westwood Avenue in Punta Gorda.
Our cold case unit at Charlotte County is to be commended. They've done a fantastic job over the last 4 years, building on the case that many investigators had worked on since 2001.
Just about less than a year after Tara disappeared, her body was found here off of Burnt Store Road in Punta Gorda. Not far from this spot is where investigators found her body. An autopsy was performed. It was determined she had been murdered. Police believe this is one of her killers, David Ray McManus. He was arrested in Maryland on Friday. The other suspect, Philip Gavin Barr, remains at large. The case has gone unsolved for over a decade until now. New evidence has apparently been discovered linking both McManus and Barr to the crime. In fact, both men over the years have been questioned by police.
You say you have uncovered new evidence to solve a cold case. What is that new evidence?
I can't disclose that. The case is active.
This memorial has been set up in her memory years ago off of Burnt Store Road. Tomorrow would have been Tara's 31st birthday, a young life lost, but her memory never, ever forgotten.
I lost a child that I loved very much, and so I don't know if I'm ever going to completely have closure, but it will be justice for Tara.
Well, a mother's grief. Now, deputies think Philip Barr is somewhere in New England, perhaps upstate New York. Take a look at his picture. He's wanted in connection with Tara's murder. If you have any information, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-780-TIPS. We're live in the studio. John Rupolo, Fox 4, in your corner.
Thank you, John. Just in time for Halloween, law enforcement going through with